welcome back to another video. And my plan this morning was to go to flat 4, and then I checked to get their number and realized they closed today, so that's less than ideal. I wanted to get a 0.5 bar wastegate spring. I wanted to drop down, essentially just drop down my power in first gear, and from 0.7 to 0.5, because even though 0.7 seems to be okay for now, once I run more F, I'll have more timing and essentially have more power in first gear. So I'm sort of just thinking ahead, but perhaps Jamil will have a spring for me, so I'm going to go through to the workshop now and check that out. I do want Andrew to help me with setting up boost by gear. There's a camera. I want Andrew to help me with boost by gear. Hopefully we can set it up. Right now it's not doing anything, or it's doing something but not enough. I want to get to the point where I can dial it in like perfectly so that I know where I'm at, and that should help me a lot at the track so that I can make those adjustments. I don't know, it's once I changed from ECU Master from the EMU Classic to the black, things just went wonky. So the other day Rudy and I went to go check out a all-wheel drive Mk2 Golf. It's a rally car, not a rally. It's a like an actual like gravel and tar rally car, and I thought it was a synchro, or that's what we hoped it would be, because I'm quite curious about all-wheel drive things. I know you guys comment and say you should go all-wheel drive, so I've been looking into it, and it's just a lot of work. Getting a Mk2 synchro would be amazing. That would make things a lot easier, but we just don't have any over here, and if we do, they're very expensive, or people don't want to sell them. I can import synchro parts, but it's also quite expensive. And then there's the route that everyone else goes, which is Gen 1 TT or going S3. So yeah, we're looking into that, chatting to Rudy. It's besides the price of it all, it's just the amount of time and work. I think Rudy's not too keen on doing it all again. It's just a lot of work. So I'm probably not going to go ahead with all-wheel drive things for the next while. So you guys can just sort of rule that one out. It's gonna take a while. Maybe I'll get another car and have it as a project, or wait until Rudy has like a solid workshop with lifts and just makes it a bit easier, and have like a dedicated fabricator on it. Maybe that's coming in future, but for now the car will be staying front wheel drive, just simpler. The Fox is doing some weird thing, so as soon as it hits the limiter, they're saying that the RPM just drops to 0. Quite a strange situation. So let's see, they just did a spark plug change. Let's see if it sorts out that issue. Fixed it. Let's see if it makes more power. So it made 134. Makes more power. we're doing a spark plug change. 158.5, yeah, close to where it was before. It made 140 before. Got my dad's car on the dyno. We just want to do some fueling adjustments. So he says it's either going a little lean or reach on tipping. So Andrew's just gonna have a look and see what it's actually doing and see if he can adjust it. So it doesn't happen all the time, but it does happen. So hopefully there's a clear issue. So we just went for a drive around to check what vehicle speed is doing. So my boost bus speed is working correctly, which is weird because I don't know, at Killarney it wasn't. So it's working now. We're just going to put the car on the dyno just to see what it's making. I'm on E15 and I would really like to see 300 kilowatts. I don't know how much power it's making, but while the dyno's open, you know, we might as well just have a quick look. I haven't washed the car since robot racing like 2 weeks ago. So that's why my race number's still on it. Okay, so we have the car on an ethanol mix. Let's see if the car will break 300 kilowatts on this dyno. Maybe today's the day. What's the ETH content? 60%. Okay. Let's see. This has been a long time coming. The map, the F map is probably going to be a little bit out, but let's see. So this is why I couldn't run it before, because we messed around with the setup. Let's see what it does with more boost. That was 1.5 before. Andrew just keeps adding more boost to it. Not a bad graph. Let's see if it'll make a little bit more. Andrew's adding more boost, but it doesn't seem to be wanting to give it to us. That was boost cut. Hit boost cut at 1.9 bar. That's 1.92 bar is sort of where I want the car to be on an ethanol mix. So the power runs has all been at 1.5 bar. So making 320, 325 at 1.5 is decent. It's really good. So I'd like a little bit more boost just to get that power up. I'd like to get it to around 350. And I think it will do it with 1.92 bar, maybe a little bit more. We'll see. We'll do another run. Hopefully it doesn't hit a cut. Boost cut and made that power. Not bad. .216 at 5.3. So just to remove some duty cycle. Hopefully it doesn't cut. We don't want to raise it up too much. We just want to keep it conservative for now. This is just to mess around with. So this is just trying to make too much boost. That was like riding the boost cut there, so pulled out more duty cycle. It's at like 45% DC now. A little less boost, I think. That's nice. What? Okay, so that was actually more boost, 1.65, but it's probably heat soaked. But I think 1.65 is a good place to leave it for now. I hope you guys can hear me. It's really loud here. Okay, so looking at the log over here, it is like 1.4 bar falling off, so it didn't keep climbing. But yeah, I think that's decent. I'll probably race the car at like E50, so it should be around that sort of power, 320. and just over 450 newtons. So this is just a pump versus a E60 map. You can just see it gains like 30 kilowatts, 30 newtons, a little bit more, but not bad for like the same amount of boost, just more timing. So I'm quite keen to see if we can break 350, 360 and get the torque up. So eventually the car will be tuned, like properly tuned on F. Right now we just had the dyno free and we thought we would mess around. I had F in the boot, so. But yeah, finally broke 300 kilowatts on this car, on this dyno. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. It took a complete turn. I was not expecting to tune the car on F today, but seeing that we had the dyno open and I had the fuel, it was actually great to finally get it done, because I've been racing the car on like E10, E15, and I knew it wasn't exactly tuned for it. It was, I think we tuned the car at like E10 a while ago, so I knew there was like I could run E10 okay, but anything more was too much. So yeah, I'm going to end the video here, and then the next video will be this drive of experiencing 320 kilowatts in this car. So check back in next week for that. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.